Hello, today's Wednesday and it's Kids Club. Usually we're together. We can't be today, but I thought I could still share a story with you. I'll read it from my backyard. But before we start, I want you to look at a picture. And as you look at it, I want to see if you can guess what it might be. Okay, look very carefully. I can't wait to hear your guesses. Now we're going to pull back so you can see the full picture and see exactly what it is. In the beginning, it was probably tricky to guess what it was, but then when you pull back, you see it's kind of a mushroom growing out the side of a tree. Sometimes stories are like that. We can hear the story, but if we don't know the background, the setting for the story, it doesn't mean quite as much. This Sunday we're going to hear a story about a brother named Lazarus. But before we do, I want you to learn something about him and his family and their relationship with Jesus. The first story I'm going to tell you is actually Mary and Martha. And I'm going to read this story, and I want you to listen. Just listen really carefully to the words. I'm looking for it in my Bible first. It's in the book of John, if you want to follow along. Mary and Martha. Jesus and his disciples were traveling along. And along the way, Jesus decided to visit with his friends Mary and Martha and Lazarus. They were sisters, and they all lived together in a house. When Jesus visited with them, Mary would sit right at his feet and listen to everything he had to say. Martha, who was busy making the meal and cleaning up the house and preparing everything to be ready, was working all around. She wanted to make Jesus' visit very special. As she hurried around, she saw that Mary was sitting with Jesus. She wasn't doing anything, just listening. Did you ever just work so hard when everyone else just did nothing? After a while, Martha got kind of mad, and she said, Mary, could you at least get up and help me a little bit? We need to get ready for dinner. Martha continued hurrying around. Humph, I think my sister could at least stir the pot. As she got the water and towels ready for cleaning Jesus' hands, she grumbled to herself, grrr, all this company and I'm the only one working. Because, remember, Jesus had all his disciples probably with him too. Finally, when she was still working and Mary was still sitting, Martha could take it no longer, and she burst into the room and interrupted what Jesus was saying. Mary, please get up and help me. She looked at Jesus. Oh, Jesus, tell Mary to get up and do something. Jesus stopped what he was doing. Everything was quiet for a moment. Finally, Jesus looked at Mary. And with love, he said, Martha, Martha, you are worried about every little thing. Thank you for your work to make my visit comfortable. But you do not need to worry about all those things. Mary has decided to sit and listen to me. And that is a good decision. Martha thought to herself, maybe I should just sit down and listen to what Jesus has to say. At least for a minute. Maybe Mary has a good idea. So she sat and listened, and that was a good decision. Right now, we're stuck in our houses, and there's probably a lot of stuff we see that needs to be done. And there are some things we do need to do. But maybe over the next couple days, we can just sit and listen to each other. Maybe share things that we thought went really well today, or that we really enjoyed, or to thank someone in our family for what they did. I would love to hear what you came up with. If you want to share it with me, I'm going to post my email address at the end, and I would love to hear what you heard when you listened. Thank you. See you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.